Good day. My name is Kalina Narwani, and I am here today to present on enhancing and fostering creativity in digital environments. So, before we really dive into the subject, I want to first talk about what inspired me to choose this particular topic. Creativity has been a passion of mine since I was about 4 years old. It's a topic I keep returning to over and over again in my personal life, my work life, and in school. In 2017, for example, I decided to start making singing a habit again in my life by joining an online social karaoke app. This choice impacted my creativity in unexpected ways. You see, not only did it open me to being more experimental with music, I also learned how to self harmonize, and it impacted my creativity at work, as I found that I was doing ideation more than I had previously. And it also taught me that I gain the greatest amount of inspiration and energy from social based exchanges when I'm engaging in the creative process. For this topic, what we're looking at is the fact that creativity as a skill has increased in demand as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and digitization have taken over both our personal and work lives. Skills that require rote memorization are on the decline as robots and computers take on those responsibilities. And knowing this, we're going to explore how digital environments can help foster and enhance human creativity. Questions that were hoped to be answered revolved around what creativity looks like and how it is defined, as well as promising practices and limitations technology offers for creativity. Now, in terms of this, there are three areas of creativity I did take a look at in regards to technology. So, first, tools that enhance human creativity, where they're more at the backdrop. Then there's the co creation scenarios where technology was an equal partner of sorts to the human when they were creating. And then finally, the third scenario was technological creativity, which is where technology is imitating or trying to engage in a creative like activity. So, what is creativity's importance within human computer interaction? Well, first, when done well, it supports innovation and productivity in individuals and groups of all sizes. So, when done well, your users will be hopefully more creative in how they engage with things, both in the technology that they're using that you designed, as well as outside of that space. And when you think about it, it impacts everyone because it is woven into all aspects of the design process. The designers, the users, people around them who are helping think about overall goals, every single person is engaging in creativity at some level when thinking about technology and design. And of course, it supports the greater good for all. As we talked about earlier, creativity is an important skill in the workplace. So, by helping users and designers engage in creativity, it will also hopefully, you know, tangentially help in other spaces as well. So, what are ways to apply what this literature review is really about? So, first, understanding those three different creative relationships that I discussed can help inform the design choices that you want to make. So, are you building a tool that's really supposed to be backdrop and help people engage in their own creativity? Are you trying to use the tool so it can be kind of a partner to the person or people engaging in the space? Or are you using the tool to take over more rote tasks so that people can do more meaningful and purposeful work? And then it can also be used to enhance thinking and challenge beliefs of users. I didn't really talk about this in my research, but thinking about echo chambers and what's happening in social media in particular, thinking through how to to encourage divergent thinking is actually really great for users and for designers, as a more diverse thought can inspire more powerful ideas and also more well structured ideas. So, for my first key takeaway, we're looking at a study that involved children, and they went through three scenarios, one which was just with two humans, and then these other two, which involved a computer and one human or two humans. And they found that in the human computer interaction scenario, that the kids were more highly expressive and they also felt more ownership over content. Whereas in the human computer interaction, it was more fun and highly collaborative, which the lesson learned here was that even though a computer helped with high expression and was an extension of thought, it still wasn't seen as an owner of the content. And then when the computer was involved with two individuals, it made it more fun because of that social aspect that we talked about earlier. The second takeaway is focused on ostracism and impact on creativity. So, in order to really confirm if social does play an important role in creativity, it was important to look at what happens when that social or collaboration just isn't there. So, for this study, it looked at supervisor and employee relationships and what happens when information and other resources are withheld by the supervisor. Well, first, the creative output was negatively impacted. And second, the interesting finding to me was that employees still sought out information even though their output was negatively impacted by going to others in the organization. And that is all for my presentation. I hope that you enjoyed and found something really interesting. Have a great day.